on the Charya Jagat Bhakti Vedanta Swami Prabhupada Sayam Srimad Divine Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada Ki Amacharya Srila Haridas Thakur Ki Friends Guru Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Srivasadi Gaura Bhaktivinoda Shri Shri Radha Krishna Gopal Gopinath Shyama Radha Kunja Giri Garavadam Ki Vrindavan Ki Mathura Ki Navadvip Mayapur Ki Jagannath Puri Dham Ki Jamuna Mai Ki Ganges Mai Ki Tulasi Devi Ki Bhakti Devi Ki Sama Verita Bhakti Ki Nitai Gaura Premanand All glorious assemblies All glorious assemblies All glorious assemblies Glory to Sisi Guru Sri Gaura Krishna Saraswati Gaura Karana Shakti Om Dhyana Tamirandasya Dhyanandana Salakaya Chakshula Lurichandena Tasman Sri Gurave Namaha Sri Chaitanya Manobhistam Papisandena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamaham Kadanti Swadantikam Vandeham Sri Guru Jetapadakam Sri Guru Vaishnavamsa Sri Rupam Sakadatam Sahagana Raghunatam Vitantam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijam Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Shri Radha Krishna Padam Sahagana Lalita Sri Visakam Vitam He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpati Gopisa Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastute Tapta Kanta Chanagora Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Risavan Sute Pranamami Hare Priya Vancha Kalpatarvasya Kripasamideva Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavyo Namo Namaha Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Srivasadi Gaura Bhaktivinoda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Krishna. Mukunda, I want to continue. Bhava Jalitim Magadam Dusaram Listareyam Katam Mahamiti Chetomas Maga Kataratvam Sarasijadrisidevataraki Bhakti Deka Narakabiti Nishabnatara Ki Sati Abhashyam Bhava Jaladim, the ocean. Agadam, fathomless. Dushtaram, impossible to cross. Listadeyam, will cross beyond. Katam, how? Aham, I. Iti, thus. Cheta, my dear mind. Ma, Sma, Gaha, please do not come. Kataratvam, to complete distress. Sarasija, like a lotus. Drisi, whose eye unto the Lord. Taraki, deliver. Bhakti, the personality of devotion. Eka, only. Naraka, of the demon Naraka. Bidi, in the destroyer. Nisana, reposed. Taraishati, will bring you across. Avashyam, inevitably. Translation and purport. Dear mind, do not bewilder yourself by anxiously thinking, how can I cross this fathomless and impassable ocean of material existence? There is no one who can save you. Devotion. If you offer her to the lotus-eyed Lord, the killer of Narakasura, she will carry you across this ocean without fail. Please repeat. Dear mind, do not bewilder yourself by anxiously thinking, how can I cross this fathomless and impassable ocean of material existence? There is no one who can save you. Devotion. If you offer her to the lotus-eyed Lord, the killer of Narakasura, she will carry you across this ocean without fail. Is not afraid of the miseries of material existence. he is confident that although the forces of destruction are more, the devotee is like a tiny bird protected by its parents. The Supreme Lord assures us, declare it boldly, O Arjuna, that my devotee never perishes. Bhagavad Gita 9:31. However, if one seeks the protection of the Lord through some means other than devotion, one will fail. Krishna is not impressed by anything but devotion. For example, in the Bhagavad Gita 9:26, he encourages the devotee to offer him food in order to increase the devotee's loving relationship with him. If one offers me with love and devotion a leaf, a flower, a fruit, or water, I will accept it. The Supreme Lord does not want any food or flowers in and of themselves. But when his devotee offers them with bhakti, he is very attracted and inclined to reciprocate his devotee's love. Unless the Supreme Lord is pleased with our service, he will not reveal himself. Naham pakasa sarvasya yugamaya samavrita. 7:25 Bhagavad Gita. And without his personal intervention, a soul will remain stranded in a cycle of birth and death, despite all material qualifications. In his prayers to Lord Nrsimha, Prahlad Maharaj confirms that bhakti alone can satisfy the Lord. One may possess wealth, an aristocratic family, beauty, austerity, education, sensory expertise, luster, influence, physical strength, diligence, intelligence, and mystic yogi power. But I think that even by all these qualifications, one cannot satisfy the Supreme Personality of Godhead. However, one can satisfy the Lord simply by devotional service. Gajendra did this, and thus the Lord was satisfied with him. Bhagavatam 7:99. Even though one is serving, that there is no need for anxiety. If we contemplate the abysmal depth and impassable breadth of the material ocean, or if we frighten ourselves by dwelling on the torment of hell, then we will become paralyzed and unable to carry out normal activities. There is no need for such fear if one is situated sincerely in devotional service. As the Brahmana from Avanti Desh said, Etam sa astaya paramatma nishtam adyashitam purvatam airi maharisibhi aham tarishyami duranta param tamo mukunda gri 𝐒𝐰𝐬𝐢. I shall cross over the insurmountable ocean of nations by being firmly fixed in the service of the lotus feet of Krishna. This was approved by the previous acharyas, who were fixed in firm devotion to Paramatma, the Supreme 2350. So all sannyasis. This is the sannyas mantra. Yes, this is sannyas mantra. or sannyasis. When he takes sannyasis, this is the verse given. That we don't depend on anything in this world. Nothing. Because, as we're discussing this morning, 𝐶𝐻𝐿𝐴 Maharaj in the previous verse said, all are fallible soldiers. All fallible soldiers. All protective devices in this world are fallible soldiers. All. They will disappoint everything, including our body. We use in getting everything that we think of important in this world. They are all. He is powerful. He has opulence. His sleeping bed is 1,008 karat gold. You have an opulence. It's beautiful as a garden. But Indra doesn't have it. Indra doesn't have anything compared to that. That's why he has to keep Sita every day, because Sita was the best of the queens. We consider one day she'll be attracted by the opulence of this place and listen to him. It's a special place. 𝐤𝐢𝐧𝐝𝐿𝐴 is a sacred place reserved for your recreation when you want to have your time. After the day's exhaustion, when you want to have your time, you chill out there. Indra doesn't have that. But Ravana has it. He is to heaven. Nobody has ever attempted that. He did. Sending intention was to send people to heaven without mistake, without the perfection, no austerity. He tried. We are talking about even powerful Vishwamitra Muni, who can create Vishwamitra Muni. He can create planet. He performed austerity for 60,000 years. 60,000. And he has the power. He called the whole universe to come together, to come and see his power. He was sending Trisanku to heaven without qualification. He did not succeed. He didn't succeed. He tried. Ravana tried. He didn't succeed. They failed. In history we have entity we think does not have the strength to do anything. But it's my sister. Oh, has no problem with you. And you all Garuda. So 𝐶𝐻𝐿𝐴 Maharaj said we should not waste our time thinking how we go to cross. We should take shelter of devotional service. The Lord, who has the strength to kill the demons. He would easily take our case. He will take over the case, and that's it. We have sinned. The Brajavasis, they have only stick. Only stick they have. In Lord Indra has thunderbolt. You cannot compare a thunderbolt with a stick. There's no comparison. They won because they took shelter from the Krishna. They won Indra. Indra accepted defeat and came to beg. What is a stick? So devotees should take shelter of Lord Vishnu, Lord Krishna. I said devotees. I didn't say non-devotees. I said devotees should take shelter of Lord Krishna. Because this morning we're talking about the level of false ego in our consciousness, the level of impersonalism in our consciousness. Now we talk about the level of faithlessness in our consciousness. The level of faithlessness. Faithlessness. It's very high, just like Mount Meru. Look at the level of faithlessness in our consciousness as devotees. Very high. Very, very high. Like Mount Meru. Very high. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he reduced the punishment he gave to Mukunda. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told Mukunda, you will see me again after 10 million births. After 10 million, immediately Mukunda started having kirtan. I will get, I will get, I will get, I will get. What will you get? 10 million births, I will get. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, call him here. Call him. He couldn't hear the Lord calling him. The devotee have to grab him by the waist. The Lord is calling him, drag him to the Lord. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, you had faith in my word. I told you 10 million bed. You believe that? Take it now. That is faith. Faithlessness. 10 million. 10. Where is the mercy of the Lord? We will be hearing the Lord is very merciful, merciful. The Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu did not, he does not take offense. Then, 10 million bed. What is that? 10 million. Where is the mercy? I have many devotees who are asking me this question. Many devotees ask me this question. Where is the Lord's mercy when I have to sacrifice like this so much to have to give up every time? Fast. Oh, only Jagannath and Govardhan fasting. Can't the Lord just give us this bhakti? Take. Devotee is many times. Get, that's all. That was all. I would get, and he started dancing. 10 million became moment. He has faith. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, you have faith in my word. So you believe that I will give it to you, even though I chastise you and say you will never get it, and I chastise you. And so you're supposed to be thinking, oh, he's angry with me, so he's not going to give me. That's what they're thinking yesterday. That's the way you think like that. But Mukunda was not thinking that. So he didn't think like that. I will get. That's all. Chita would say, take it. Now, take it. And he got it. He has faith. He has faith. The Lord will protect me. The Lord, and the Bible says, the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not worry. That's what the Christians believe. Yes, they believe. They have faith. But what is the faith of our Christian devotees? In our scriptures, in our gurus, in our Krishna. What is our faith? Very low. Very low. So we should understand what we are talking about. Faith can move mountain. That's the faith. That's what we want. That the Lord is my protector. I will never go to anybody. Only Krishna is my all and all. Whatever happens, it's like Krishna, I know. That is faith. That is faith. And that faith will make Krishna present. Present. So it's required. It is necessary. Without faith, Krishna is there to protect me. He is my Supreme Lord. He knows me. He knows me completely. He is with me. He will succeed very easily. One who does not have faith will not, oh, nobody is here with me, so I can do something different. It's a faithlessness. But Gita Lord Krishna said, I am everywhere. So how can the devotee say that Krishna is not here? So I'm everywhere, everywhere, everywhere. So when we say Krishna pervade everything, means what? Sarabam abritya tishtati. Krishna is pervading everything. So where is the question of he's not here with me? He's not here. Krishna is not here. Where can we find, which place will see no Krishna? Krishna is present everywhere, everywhere, all the time, everywhere. But day and night he present. And he's hearing, seeing everything and everyone. Directly, indirectly, Krishna sees all. He knows all. So, you see, in Bhagavad Gita, chapter 4 is faith. Chapter 9 is faith. 17 is faith. 18 is faith. Yes. 4 is faith. 9, faith. 4 chapters dealing with faith. Devotee. Because it is important. Very, very important. So Kulashekara Maharaj said, my dear mind, don't waste your time thinking, but how will I be able to cross this ocean? Simply take shelter of Krishna. Practice bhakti. Bhakti, it is sufficient. It is sufficient for me. We will easily cross the ocean. Without that, it is not possible. Not possible. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
comments, questions? Yes, go.
Yes, Maharaj. What is the root cause of that faithlessness? Because like we're at the temple every day, we serve Krishna every day, we do deity worship every day, we chant mala, we mangalarti every day, prasadam every day, and yet the faithlessness is still there.
Now we are more degraded. That time. So, what is the cause of this faithlessness? So, that's tormenting us, something like this, with everything we do every day. The cause of faithlessness, ignorance. Ignorance. When you talk about ignorance, we should look about our sinful nature. Our sinful nature. We have no knowledge. No knowledge. Why Kshatriyas are not afraid? It's not that all of them are pure devotees, but why they're not afraid? They know. They're fully convinced, they have faith. They have faith that if I die fighting, I'll go up. They are fully convinced. They know it. They have the knowledge and they have the faith. Therefore, they are into it. Ignorance makes one faithless. We're not fully convinced that actually going to die that person. We're not fully convinced. That person, they're seeing me, they're hearing me. We're not fully convinced. One day I was writing a letter to Lord Nisingade. So a devotee came and saw me. He peeped into my dear Lord Nisingade. He laughed. I didn't mind him. I was writing him. So when I finished, he asked me, he will hear you? I said, what do you think? I said, what do you think? How will he hear you? Do you know his language? How will he hear you? And we're having a big gathering. Big devotees. So we are giving assignment. There is A and B. A, if Srila Prabhupada comes now, what will you tell him? He just come now and say, yes, all of you, I'm back. What will you tell him? Side B. If how are we going to get his answer if he's not, as he's not here? Now we are assuming he has come to answer the question. But if he's not here, how will you get the answer? Like a devotee saw me writing that. How will you get the answer? So this is all of us to do. Then from my own experience, I said Prabhupada will answer me. He will answer. How are you going to answer me? So I pointed in Mauritius. Who is this? Who is this? It's Prabhupada. So if he's Prabhupada, why he will not talk to me? Because you don't have faith that he's there. We don't believe that he's there. It's a statue, just a statue. So you see, people call deity idol, which is an offense, because they don't believe it's a person. He can talk, he has feelings, he can speak. Even though we have had many pastimes and stories, but it's just a story. It's some of us like that. I say, and Prabhupada will tell. He can tell through dream. If you ask him directly also, he can give you answer. No. Yes, that is nonsense. Many people were speculating, so many things they were saying. And I was looking at the devotees. This is what is in the mind of these people. No faith. And every day we come and wave incense on his face. I go and sit down and speak big philosophy, but we don't see that he's there. Huh? It's ignorance. It's ignorance. Those who knows, they will act differently. Krishna said in Bhagavad Gita, those who knows will worship me. You don't know it, they will not worship me. Why we do the same thing but we are getting different result? Why? It's the level of our faith. Because we don't believe what we're doing, it is authentic. Therefore, our faith is very weak, very, very weak. Questioning deities. It's ignorance. Ignorance is the dirtiness of the heart. If the heart is clean, we'll be able to see more than what we are seeing. And we will get more than what we are getting. So those who have faith, they make more advancement. They are closer to Krishna, those who have faith. Vrindavan Das Thakur. Anyone who has faith in this, anyone who has faith in this, who believes who has saved it is true, will have the shelter of the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. After narrating a pastime, so he knows that some of us will not believe it. So he's giving blessing for those who have faith. He didn't say anyone who hears this. He didn't say that. Anyone who hears this with faith will get the shelter. Ignorance. Due to the dirtiness of our heart. Makes us faithless. Don't believe that this is true. That's a problem. Secondly, we are not hearing properly. We don't hear properly. Because those who hear properly, the ignorance will be destroyed. The cloud of our narrators which they will be destroyed. And the real things will manifest. So Krishna declared, a faithless person cannot attend me. It's 9:3. Faithless person, 9, chapter 9, text 3. Faithless person cannot attend me. chapter 4. Doubters and faithless person doesn't have future. They don't exist. They have no existence. Is it? Yes, read it.
Those who are not faithful on the path of devotional service cannot attain it.
Yeah, very clear. Where would they go?
Or conquer our foes, but return to birth and death in this material world.
Yes. He's not talking to a demon, he's talking to devotees. All right? Hare Krishna.
I believe there is one famous verse in the 𝐶𝐻𝑡𝑆𝑣𝑎𝑡 Upanishad which says, if one has implicit faith in Guru, then all the imports of the Vedic literature in Guru and Krishna, all the imports are automatically revealed. So what does that reveal mean? So does it mean that we should not study them? We get to know all of them?
Yes. The reveal means it will be given to you. It's open. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu did to Srivas Pandit. So Chaitanya said, Srivas, do you remember? Do you remember the day you went to hear Bhagavatam? From Devanath Pandit. Because for you, as a pure devotee, every syllable full of bhakti. And you were enjoying that. You didn't know when you fell unconscious in ecstasy. And the student of Devanath Pandit, who are not qualified like their guru, they look at each other. The fellow cannot allow us to hear anything. We can't hear anything. It's a disturbance. And they pick you and drop you in the street. When you woke up, you were very, very disturbed. And you decided not to go anywhere again and hear Bhagavatam. Without pay, that cannot be ordinary person. It must be God. Because another Saraswati, he studied the scripture. What did he know? So Bomba Sachara, what did he know? He knew. This is the Supreme Lord. He said, nobody should disturb him. He was very happy. They were very happy. Oh, our demonic king had been fighting so many people. But he accepted Chaitanya to be the Supreme. Still, they were still cautious. They're still very cautious. You can change anytime. Today he accepted him as Supreme God. Tomorrow he may change his mind. They send message to Chaitanya, please don't stay long here. You can go to different villages. Don't stay long here. This man doesn't see you. But he could see this is the Supreme for common sense. So those who waste time here, there were so many things we mentioned, so many qualities. All these qualities are all distractions. All of them are distractions. All. What happened to a person who has powerful intelligence? A person who has so much knowledge. What is his life or her life? Be a proud person. Wealth, beauty, education. All these are intoxicants. It's very difficult to find someone who has this and is humble. A pure devotee. Only pure devotee. So all these things, they are all distractions. An intelligent person will not waste his time with them. Simply be a devotee of Krishna will solve everything. Just be a devotee. Genuine devotee. Everything will be resolved. Everything. Which is impossible becomes possible. Ajito, it will be. Krishna is Ajita, but he becomes Jita by devotion. Yes. But not with anything else. All other things which I mentioned in purport, they are all distractions. All of them. They look attractive for a common person, but they are distractions for those who are interested in going back home, back to Godhead. For those who want to go back here, back home, devotion to Krishna. There's no other way. No other way. Bhakti. Bhaktamamavi janati. Only by devotion. Only devotion. Only devotion. Bhakti Devi will give us the shelter of Krishna very easily. They don't have to go here and there. Better we just stick our heads. Hare Krishna. Properly. Eat to the best.
Hare Krishna.
Jai Gaura.